Let's check out a really sweet one owner X3 M40. This one's a 2019 X3 M40 with one previous owner, Alpine on black. We just listed this guy a few days ago. Gorgeous car inside and out. The car showed up in near perfect condition to us. This one is loaded, just over 70,000 miles, but it's got executive package, driving assistance plus, premium, convenience, the list goes on. You've got heads-up display, heated seats, heated steering wheel, lane departure assist, adaptive cruise control. This thing is super well loaded, and it's got the premium upgraded wheels that I prefer over the older X3 M40. But overall, extremely clean car, B58 powered. It's got the DNA of the M brand, M Light. Tons of good power. Super quick 8-speed transmission. We love these things. But this one by far, outside of the one that Lewis has, this, I'm impressed. This one I don't expect to last very quick. Sensitech dash. Check it out, guys. What do you guys think? If you needed an SUV, a premium luxury SUV that had a little bit of performance in it, I mean, you got to think your other comparables are Macan, X3 M40. I don't know, bang for your buck without spending over $80,000. This is it. I'm a little jaded because I like this and, you know, we sell them, but gorgeous car.
Well, Jay, we did it. As you know, we've serviced a few of these INEOS Grenadiers over the past few months because of the BMW drivetrain. So since then, I've wanted one. I built quite a few of them on the INEOS website, and then I found the perfect one, perfect spec, everything I wanted. The Safari panels, the locking differentials, and it was located out in Denver, Colorado. So I bought the car a couple weeks back, as I showed you in a previous video. And then I called my wife. I said, hey, honey, you want to go to Denver? So we made a little trip out of it. We flew out to Denver, got to visit my buddy Jason and his wife Anna. And then we went out to Breckenridge for a couple days, hit Vail, did a awesome dirt road through the Rockies before ending up in Grand Lake. We got to test this thing on-road, off-road, did some snowmobiling, drove through quite a bit of weather, quite a bit of altitude, and got to know this thing pretty well. So what I'll be able to do now is point out some of the things I really like about it, tell you a couple of little quirks that will be fixed through INEOS, and just kind of give you an overview of what it's like to have one of these and live with one of them. All right, Jay, so I'm going to start off with the things that I don't like about this vehicle. Since the list is so short, it'll be a lot easier to go over. One of the most annoying things on this is this. You have an overspeed warning. Every time you go above the posted speed limit, it clicks and it flashes at you. So the only way to turn that off, we went through a bunch of the INEOS forums to find this, is you have to put the settings in your favorite, hit the favorite button, and then it pops up here for the overspeed warning. You gotta turn that off, and you have to do that every time you drive the car.
Oh!
It doesn't remember. So I heard that this is gonna be in one of the software fixes coming out, but until that's out, that thing clicks all the time. Another annoying thing about this is it has the lane keep assist, which is a great feature in most cars, but when you're driving something like this, it's big, like you're gonna drift a little. Especially when we're out in Colorado. When you're going in snow-covered roads, the lanes didn't follow the lines on the road. You'd go where it was safe to drive, and it was constantly beeping at you, man. So that one was super annoying. So the way you can go about turning off all these is when you get in the menu here. So it has these annoying lane keep systems, but when you go to turn them all off, which you have to be in park to do, you switch that, and you're turning off all the lane assist. Now you have 3 lights that stay on your dash. So you only have this small dash and you're sitting there with 3 warning lights on because you want all the annoying beeping and clicking to go away. Yeah, so that got to be pretty annoying on the trip. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, these are little software fixes that can be done, but for now it's kind of annoying just using it in the day-to-day. There's a lot to like about this thing, Jay. Over the course of 5 days, my wife and I did 500 miles through the Rockies on it. I'll have a bunch of photos and videos that you'll probably put in the video right about now. This thing was pretty impressive. Over the course of our trip, we averaged 20 miles a gallon, which is pretty impressive considering this thing was only rated for 15. The comfort, it's not gonna be an X5. It's purpose built, which is awesome. This is not a car you have as a daily driver. This is your 4th or 5th car because you know what it's built for and you're gonna use it for that. It's not a status symbol, it's not like a G-Wagon. This is because you're doing cool stuff and you want a cool car to get you there and you want to get back to. So that's the huge benefit of this thing. Yeah, so you got a little toot and then you got the man horn. This is awesome. They kept it a key. None of this expensive, stupid stuff. This is just a key with a lock, unlock, and then. Woo!
I like that.
Don't hit that in the parking garage at 5 in the morning like I did.
Oh.
Used car buying tips. You guys are checking out a used car, whether it be at a dealer lot or a neighbor's house. A couple things to look out for. 2 tips today. 2 different tools in my hands. I got a tire measurement tread depth tool. On the other side here, we have a paint measurement reading tool. One's a little more basic than the other. However, tread depth. When you're looking at a car for sale, you want to take a look at the sidewall of a tire. See if there's any damage on the outside, see what the day codes are, and then take a tread depth tool, just like this one, and see how thick and how much tread is remaining. If you're below 5/32, it's safe to say that you'll need to replace the tires fairly soon. If that's the case, check out your local discount tire. Sorry, I'm gonna plug, but Jeff down the street in Raleigh, he's your go-to guy. Anyhow, check out the tires, check out the condition of them, check not only the sidewall, the outside edge, the inside edge, but the middle, and get a good sense of the previous owner. And if you have all 4 matching tires, great. If you have mismatching tires, especially if it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, I want to take caution. All right, the second device I want to show you here, and this pertains more so to collector cars. Niche cars, collector cars, cars that have a lot of value. You want to make sure, you might want to grab one of these from a neighbor. These are fairly cheap. They're called coating thickness gauges. And what this allows you to do on metallic, metal, or alloy panels to have a reading between the clear coat on top and the panel on the bottom. Now what that gives you, it gives you a measurement, and typically you can get those in mils or microns. I like to measure in mils. You'll typically find a reading between 4 and 9 mils. Anything higher than that, or if you have one panel that sticks out that's maybe 20 plus or a higher reading than all the others, that panel may have been repainted. It may have even been filled. It's also good to look at the clear coat texture on the car, the overall condition, the Carfax report, but gains you a good sense. If the Carfax report is clean and half the car has been repainted, you might want to stay away. Those are your new used car buying tips. Get you a tread depth tool and a paint measurement tool. All right, lot walk time. We got a nifty little Jeep for sale. I'm kidding. Hey, seriously though, anybody wants to take over a Jeep payment? Jay's your man. All right, up front, we got a couple newer M3s, newer M cars. You got an E92 M3 6-speed with 60-odd thousand miles. 2015 M4, 1 owner. That M3 is from Texas. That M4 is local from Wilmington. You've got her Evora. She still needs to find a new home. You got 2 E39 M5s that are becoming available. 120,000 miles, 79,000 miles. We got our immaculate S52 Z3M Estoril Blue on Blue, triple blue Roadster. We've got our Alpine White on Gray 04 E46 M3 6-speed consignment. We've got an SMG E46 M3 convertible, a 6-speed E46 M3 convertible, and another another 6-speed E46 M3 convertible. We got the Topaz Blue E46 M3 SMG. This coupe is headed up to New Jersey. We got a 55,000 mile E90 328 all-wheel drive. Of course, we have our M Sport, just got that cleaned up today. She's looking good. We got 2 more E90s becoming available. They are 90-odd thousand mile, 328, both rear wheel drives. Silver one and the white one back here. Jay, turn around. We got this X3 28i. This one is selling tomorrow. Right here was that E90 6-speed, the all-wheel drive. It went up to our good friend Dinesh up in New York. Good to see you, man. He just flew in this morning. Really awesome to meet him and get to know him. He's been following our channel for a long time, and the family here couldn't be more happy to have met you and welcome you in. We got 2 G-Body X3s. This one is going out to Winston-Salem tomorrow as well. That black on black is still looking for a new owner. Our 640 Grand Coupe, this one is headed out on Saturday. And then we just had a 2014 Toyota Corolla S traded in. This is a $13,000, 81,000 mile Corolla S. If you or anyone you know, neighbor, friend, if their kid or someone's looking for a cheap, reliable, fun, compact daily, and you don't want to get a BMW, there's your boy. We got a 540. We got a couple 540s right now. This is a extremely well-loaded Florida one-owner, black on black, M Sport Executive, etc. This guy just came in. It's going to be going up soon for sale. Got a 328 in for service. We have a 49,000 mile F10 535. Just picked this up from some coating work. It's almost ready. We got some old green 90s SUVs. Stan and I are twinning right now. Here's that other E90 that's coming up. We got a 2019 430i Grand Coupe, really well loaded, coming available. Of course, you got Dave's sweet S54 swap ZHP. Never gonna be for sale, guys, sorry. You got another X3. I just put about 700 miles on this guy going down to the BMW Performance Center. Phenomenal car, gonna be available in the next 2 weeks. We got a 29,000 mile 17 540. And of course, we have our 530 still. These guys have had several price updates now. We want to see them gone. These guys are well below the $18,000 price point at this time. Phenomenal 4-cylinder, plenty of power, plenty of fuel efficiency, and the comfort of a G-body. What else we got, Jay? Of course, we got the X3 M40 that Dan's going to preview, but that wraps it up. Stay tuned.
I just want people to buy my Jeep, that's it.
that's
all I care
come
about.
buy a Jeep.
Just...
Look at that. Jay, in the garage, we got an E93 6-speed. Really cool, rare green color on tan. It's an E93 hardtop convertible. This one's gonna be available soon. John's wrapping up a whole host of work. Oil pan gasket, bushings, the list goes on and on. It's gonna be a fairly cheap 6-speed vert. This would be kind of cool to go stick in a beach house somewhere. Over here, we got a pretty big involved B58 job. This is a 340. Looks like it's got M Sport Black Sapphire. Cool car. But Sean's doing a bunch of work to it. See your B58. It's funny looking at, we've seen a lot of B48 engines now, and it's essentially, from what we've been told and what we've seen, the B48, the 4-cylinder, is basically the B58 with 2 cylinders chopped off, and they look nearly identical under the hood. But this is a B58. I know we're doing a water pump. It's got some coolant leak issues, but we're doing water pump, thermostat, a bunch of other work. So Sean's wrapping this guy up. This is definitely something, yeah, no coolant, don't start. Definitely.